Hello and welcome to another update video on Solana. So just wanted to show you here on the larger time frame briefly that Solana is still moving in this wedge pattern. Could very well be that we're going to now test the lower trend line again around $175. So the price got rejected at the upper trend line here, yeah, and now we are maybe going for the lower trend line again. We've been in this kind of wedge pattern for quite some time now. And so, yeah, the trend line's definitely relevant. The white scenario remains plausible, remains valid. The smaller time frame will give us the microstructures. Larger time frame, uptrend still intact, but it's getting difficult for the bulls, yeah? We could not break above the upper boundary line. These patterns are difficult because these wedge patterns tend to break to the downside. They don't have to. So it's at the moment, we get some conflicting signals because we have a nice 5-wave move up from the April low. That was bullish. We had a higher low, a corrective pullback, and we are going higher as planned, you could say, but it's just very, very choppy. It's not as fast as we should see it in an impulse. So it's all very choppy, overlapping, and messy, and it looks like a diagonal pattern that's unfolding here. So this wave 1 is likely a 3-wave move. The wave 2 was a higher low. And then the third wave would therefore also likely be an ABC structure, right? Because this could be a diagonal pattern to the upside. So the subwaves are all corrective. That is what we're tracking here at the moment. On the smaller time frame, very, very much, let's say, a lot of uncertainty in the market, a lot of nervousness. It seems, yeah, and rallies don't seem to be sustainable at the moment, even though we are still printing higher highs, higher lows. But you see that while the market is moving in the intended direction, it's just difficult because the sellers turn up and they turn up and they turn up. So let's take a look at the shorter time frame for now. What does it suggest? So the smaller time frame shows us here in more detail this current B wave pullback in the third wave to the upside I just showed you. Idea is that a wave 2 bottomed on the 2nd of August, and we're likely going for another test of this support zone, or at least that's going to be the view until the market shows us the next micro 5-wave move up. There is another more directly bullish scenario, but I need to see a micro 5-wave move up anyway for that. So let me share that with you. I mean, for now, this would be the main support zone. It doesn't mean we have to test it. It's just main support, which keeps the direct uptrend intact, right? So that hasn't changed. Any break below $165 would be problematic for a bullish upside continuation thesis. For now, it looks like the market wants to test these previous lows again. It seems like this move up was a high B wave. And the idea is we had from this August low an A wave up, A, B, C. So we might just simply need another test of support and then could try again from there. So the area between $175 or $174 and $180 remains relevant here from a bullish point of view. Yeah. I see this as a C wave decline right now. And yeah, the idea would be the C wave could get into this region of the previous lows. There is a more directly bullish interpretation. It could very well be that this was an A wave, this was the B wave, and we're going higher more directly. I'll label that in orange. This isn't really a different scenario. It just means it's just a different way how this could unfold. And then this is a wave 1. This would be a wave 2. But this is highly speculative. I'm actually thinking about removing that again, but that could be the case. It's just not reliable, right? So that is not really even a different scenario. It's just kind of the same outcome. When do we really need to think about a different scenario? Well, it's if we start to break below $165, because that would indicate that at least this wave 2 is still unfolding. But please note that I would be very careful then, because then we will likely also break below this trend line that's currently coming in around $174. That's the update on Solana. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.